Hi family, I'm Jordan Thorpe and this is Jordan's Journey YouTube channel, your #1 resource to help you grow in life and in faith. If you're new, welcome. If you're already subscribed to the family, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. And today, family, I wanted to talk to you in regards to you can no longer be controlled. God is rebuking those who mistreated you. Okay? You can no longer be controlled. God is rebuking those who mistreated you. And in my previous video, I talked about how God is increasing your wisdom and discernment and judgment as you're taking your rightful position. So as He's increasing your wisdom, you can no longer be manipulated. You can no longer be deceived by the tricks of the enemy because you have discernment and judgment, which is a gift from God. Okay? And so many of you may have been manipulated and emotionally and spiritually abused by the people closest to you. Siblings, family members, parents, in relationships where people were doing things to try to control you, to try to keep you down, to try to keep you where you are. And so God has delivered you from that. Okay, He's delivered you from the people and the schemes of the enemy of deception and manipulation. Okay, He's delivered you from those people. And so now we are in a season where He is rebuking them. He is rebuking them because they see that without the control, without the manipulation, you are thriving, you are progressing. And that's what they were afraid of. That's what they were afraid of because they actually wanted to take the credit of your growth. They wanted to take the credit of your progression and the fruit that you're producing. But God gets all the credit and He gets all the glory. Okay? And so He gave me the example of Jacob in the Bible. And if you're unfamiliar with the story of Jacob, Jacob had met a woman and he wanted to marry her. And her father said, well, you can work for her for 7 years. He ended up working for her and he ended up getting her sister. Her father tried to control the situation so that Jacob can work longer on his land because Jacob was blessed by the Lord and his land was actually thriving. So he would do things to manipulate Jacob and try to get him to stay on his land longer. And so this is with the scriptures that I'm going to be reading from in Genesis is when Jacob breaks free from the control and the manipulation from his father-in-law. So Genesis 40 verses 40 through 42, and it reads, I worked for you through the scorching heat of the day and through cold and sleepless nights. Yes, for 20 years I slaved in your house. I worked for 14 years, earning your 2 daughters, and then 6 more years for your flock. And you changed my wages 10 times. In fact, if the God of my father had not been on my side, the God of Abraham and the fearsome God of Isaac, you would have sent me away empty-handed. But God has seen your abuse and my hard work. This is why He appeared to you last night and rebuked you. Okay? So God is saying He has seen your pure heart. Despite the mistreatment, despite the misjudgment, despite people being unfair and mistreating you, you remained faithful to Him. You remained faithful to His obedience and what He was calling you to do. And you kept your heart pure. And now we're in a season where those people are being rebuked. He's appearing to them, and it's like you're messing with the wrong one, the chosen one from the Most High. You know, they are blessed. So when you mess with them, you're actually making it worse for yourself. Okay, and so God is saying, No more manipulation, no more control, but you have eyes to see through deception. Okay, and so that's all I have for now. Make sure you join our newsletter for tips to improve your quality of life on jordansjourneycoaching.com. The link is in the description box below, along with other additional resources to help you grow in life and faith. God loves you so much, and so do I. Bye.